Coach, could you start us off with an opening statement?
Yeah, I'm pleased where we in the spring practice. Our guys come out and put a lot of great effort and energy, and we were able to establish some depth, and that was a huge part of spring ball, was to get some depth, and we did that. So now we're in the next phase of our program in the strength conditioning room with Coach Greenhall, and we'll have 6 straight weeks with them right now, and then we'll come back in the summer to get started for next season.
You do finish spring practice a little earlier than other programs. What were some of the biggest takeaways from the spring?
We established depth, and that was one of our main goals going into it, establish some depth on the offensive line, defensive line, and we did that. We got some guys that can be 8, 10 deep on the offensive line and 3 deep on the defensive line. So that worked for us, going early, getting the young kids reps, and I think we have a bright future on both sides of the ball.
You've got Joey Aguilar, Sun Belt Newcomer of the Year, coming back. One of the top statistically quarterbacks in the country. Just how important is he for the leadership for this team?
Well, it's big. Anytime you return a record-breaking quarterback back to your program, gives you some continuity. And we return a lot of our receivers from last year. So, again, very pleased with Joey right now. Thought he had a good spring. Again, a lot to improve on. But again, that's why we start spring ball early, because we can also work with him in the summertime. So glad he's here, and look forward to working with him next year.
You mentioned the offensive line earlier. You do lose some all-Sun Belt offensive linemen in Isaiah Helms and Bucky Williams. How do you address the newcomers mixing in with some of the emerging leaders at the offensive line room?
Well, we've recruited well at that position for sure, at the offensive line, and then throughout the transfer portal, we've added some additions to that room. But I'm very impressed with Markel Samuels and Thomas Schrader and Jack Murphy. Those 3 really came in and gave us the core of our group right now. And then we'll establish more throughout the off season who's going to be in those spots. But we're going to our best 5 available to play, and we'll figure out what position they're going to play.
You've got defensive coordinator Scott Sloan coming back for the 2nd year in a row. Just talk about how the defense looked in the spring and what are some emerging storylines there for the defensive group.
Yeah, this is year 2 for Coach Sloan and his staff here, and it's night and day from last year to this year. And again, we're only losing 1 coach on the defensive side of the ball, so we were able to bring back Eric McDaniel, who was a coach here before, and he fit in right in. We didn't skip a beat with him, a coach on our defensive line. But really for us, it's about getting a line the correct way, fitting your gaps, and really sprinting to the football. And they did a great job on that side of the football. So I like where we have a lot of great team speed on defense, and that now we have to get ready to go in the summer workouts and get ready for the fall camp.
Last year, App State led the Sun Belt with alumni in NFL, 14 on NFL rosters last year. What does that say about how App State develops players, and what are you looking forward to with some of the newest crop of potential NFL players coming from the years?
We pride ourselves in being a developmental program. And anytime you have 14 players on an NFL roster from your university, we're proud of that. But it goes to show we recruit the right kind of people with a blue-collar work ethic, want to come here and work hard, and you can get all your goals here at Appalachian State. You can play at the NFL, get a world-class degree. So I'm sure we'll add some more this spring to the NFL roster.